I finally made it home about 11:30 last night. So this morning, just before swimming lessons, I am working on yesterday's video, so I will post that probably after we get back from Jeremiah's lessons. And then yeah. But pastoring is hard. I think I'm developing an ulcer. Swimming lessons day 2. It's 55 degrees out. I bet that water we're gonna feel warm.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So Jeremiah's in level 3 this year, which means they're getting him ready for the deep end test. In order to pass the deep end test, he has to swim back and forth across the short side of the pool. Is it 3 times or 4 times? Or down and back? I don't remember. But then he has to tread water for 2 minutes. And so they're working on the overhand crawl. He's not allowed to doggy paddle during that test. He has to do the overhand crawl, or the American crawl, whatever it's called.
Oh, it's just kind of a picture.
And then tread water for 2 minutes. So they've been practicing some of those things with him. So I've showed you the pool here before, but the main reason it exists is for these swimming lessons. Years and years ago, I don't remember how long ago, there was a kid from town that went up to the lake and drowned because he didn't know how to swim. And so the town really rallied around and raised the funds to put the pool in. And one of the main reasons is so that kids can learn how to swim. And I think that's a good thing. I think that says something about the community. So that's kind of why the pool is here, and it's a really nice pool for such a small town. And my only complaint is they keep it colder than I like, because I don't like cold water. But Jeremiah seems to do great, and he's learning his swimming lessons. Are you ready, bud?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ready to get in there and get to swimming and having fun?
Yeah. But we gotta wait for other people now.
Well, they asked us not to be here more than 10 minutes early because of the COVID thing, but we're the first set of lessons, so it's okay if we're a little early. There he goes. Made it back home after swimming lessons, and got a lot on my mind, so watching Jeremiah try to learn how to dive. You know, the whole point of a dive is to enter the water as smooth as possible. And he did a belly flop the first couple of times, and you know, it's just a hard process of trying to get the feel of what that's like in order to get your dive in. And right now we got some things going on in our nation, but it's happening in our community and in our church, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I just don't know what to do. I'm completely at a loss as to handle certain aspects of it. And I think a lot of that has to do with the reality that people are individually responsible to God. He's the one that transforms them, and as a pastor, I try to influence or speak into a situation, but for the most part, it's really up to them whether they're going to listen and respond to what they're doing. But anytime you deal with people, there's the opportunity for some major issues to happen, and you know, it's just a really tough time right now. I'm just at a loss completely as to what to say and how to handle it. And it almost feels like no matter what you do, you're wrong. And that's just times of ministry, I guess. I've heard other guys talk about going through times like that, and I know God is faithful and He'll bring me through on the other side no matter what happens. But it's not a whole lot of fun going through it. It is extremely heart-wrenching, is extremely frustrating. My personality is one that would normally deal with things in a more aggressive and just a go do it mentality. But over the years, the Lord's really been working on me with being slow to speak, with making sure that I show grace and try to demonstrate love to everybody, and that's where I'm struggling. Is do I confront some things, or do I let it go and let the Lord handle it? I think there's a time for both, and trying to find that discernment is where I'm struggling. So anyway, sorry to be a downer on today's vlog, but that's where we are. And watching Jeremiah do those dives over and over and over again just reminds me of kind of what I'm feeling right now. So I'm going to run because that's good for my mental health, and then we have Pop and Dee Dee this afternoon. But I'm going to spend some time in prayer, try to figure out what we're going to do here. Jeremiah got a drone like this for his birthday. It came in the mail today. We're going to go try it out.
Was that hard to drive?
Yeah.
And there it goes again. The good thing.
So you see how it's drifting a little bit?
Uh-huh.
And we want it to just hover.
Oh!
It's not just hovering.
Yeah. It doesn't hover, that's how it lands.
All the way up, all the way down. Now, when you go up, it's going to take off.
Nope, you don't need to. Woohoo! Oh, that was good.
So you can tell that this drone doesn't have all of the extra technology that like our Mavic Mini does for stabilization, all that stuff. It's really hard to control, but
Yes,
if Jeremiah learns how to fly this, he will be like an amazing Mavic Mini pilot. But he seems to be doing good, and he's having a blast, which is the most important part.
I just turned it.
Well, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, he was trying to do the flip.
I was trying to get it to do the flips.
Yeah, he did the flip.
And it's really hard to control. Jeremiah's better at it than I am.
I've already.
So
where is it though? How high
I've
is it?
never seen a ladder before.
No.
Yeah, you can't see it.
Oh
See
yeah,
that
I see
red
it
up
over
there?
there
That
now.
red and green
So
up
I gotta
there?
try and
That's
climb up
it.
here.
Please don't fall.
Connolly.
Okay.
Oh,
Now, catch it, Jeremiah.
I can't catch.
You should have tried to catch it.
Hey, it's so fun. It's still fun.
Oh.